turn that off, shall we? I think we BM the live. It looked like it. Alright, well then, I shall say hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing this fine Monday evening, or whatever the fucking daytime, whatever it is, where you currently reside? How are we all doing today? I am fucking knackered. I don't know why, I just am. Mrs. Sick is sat here drawing me for some fucking reason.
I'm practicing.
She's practicing, apparently. I think she's just trying to be incredibly fucking distracting. I told her a joke earlier, and it took her a literal, 30 seconds to process it.
Do you realise how long 30 seconds is? It wasn't 30 seconds.
It was. It was a long goddamn time.
It was 5 seconds.
Robert L. is doing terrible. Now, is that the good kind of terrible or the bad kind of terrible? Because, one of them's good. Oh, goody, more rain because we haven't had enough of that in the Great Lakes this week. At least not in the Pacific Desert. No, I read that in the wrong order. Thanks, brain. Much obliged. Well, we've had relatively shitty weather, but it's also been really warm. So waiting for the.
I've been freezing all day.
You are always freezing. That's like your job. Job description: Mrs. Sick, cold, and that's it. It's just all it says.
I don't do anything else.
Oh, it's a bit packy in here. And for those of you who speak English, that's Yorkshire for cold. Packy, which I've never understood. Because then there's parkin, which is a type of food, and is served warm.
Parky's from a Parker coat.
I had never put that one together.
Wow.
Although it is like nippy.
Yeah, nippy works though.
Nippy does work, but you don't, until you think about it, you don't realise, oh, it's nipples.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking hilarious. And then because you say it so much, because you're so used to it, and then you hear your kids say it, and you're like, hey, wait, is that a rude word? Is nipples a rude word? Are people allowed to say that? Can they say that on TV? Can I say it on the internet? They might fire me. She's drawing you like one of the French girls. She's trying. She keeps complaining because I keep moving. Because for some bizarre fucking reason, when I speak to her, I look at her. And then when I'm looking at the chat, I look away. What an asshole. Mrs. Sick gets cold hard cash for freezing job. No, she gets nothing. Because it's what she deserves.
I was waiting for that.
It's so moist warm here. I moved one PC at work and was drenched with... Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
I hope it didn't go into the computer. My mum is from Hull, and she calls crumpets pikelets or picolets? What the fuck is that?
Pikelets.
That can't possibly be a word.
I'm not from Hull, so I don't say that.
No one says that.
No.
I think your mum's lying to you. I think she's fucking with you.
She made it up.
I've known Yorkshire people to make up words at me. Although, to be fair, they've never admitted it. And when you look it up, the word turns out to be a real Yorkshire word. It's just, they all sound like they're fucking made up. As the classic, and it always comes up in these streams when we start talking about Yorkshire, they don't know what a fucking bun is. They don't know what a bun is, and they don't know what a bread roll is. See, it's so simple. A bread roll / burger bun at best. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. These fuckers. Tea cake. It's neither tea nor cake. And to me, a tea cake is a little chocolate thing. I mean, it is a chocolate tea cake.
You have beautiful eyelashes.
And you're a twat.
They're very feminine.
Aren't all words made up? Get out, Mike, Mr. Bear. There's made up, and then there's fucking made up. You should video this channel, SB Dance Group. The dumb is overwhelming. SB Dance Group. Like, if you could do me a big... Wait, why are you doing that? What the fuck is going on? Why are you scrolling up constantly? What have I done? What have I done? For some reason, my fucking... Why is that? Is it you? Is it you being an asshole? Yeah, it was you. Okay, there was something leaning against my keyboard being a butthole. Whew! That was close. Wow, Monday already. Hello, terrible people. Oh, God, don't even get me started on fucking... Is it this time already? Last month, I was super excited about my brother moving back up to be nearby, moving back into his house. We were like, oh, it's going to be such a long time. It's fucking happening like 2 days from now. Like, where the fuck does the time go? Had a very long discussion about this with both my brother and my mum about how we reckon, basically, because a lot of the COVID time has been just same shit, different day, like super literally, you can't keep track of time at all because you don't have any sort of varied experiences. So your brain just meshes every single day into one, just the same day for fucking months and months at a time. So when you try and remember something, the amount of times I've thought, oh, you did that thing yesterday. And it's like, no, I did that fucking 4 weeks ago. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So, yeah. I'm hoping when lockdown alleviates completely. Good name for a live stream. Sir Sick, Dummy Thick. I am both a dummy and a thick person. Like, so yeah. Dummy Thick was always a funny one for me because it's like, well, dummy means stupid and thick means stupid. Yeah, I'm hoping when like everything just becomes effectively back to normal and, you know, we can do stuff. And because my brother will be about, I can actually go hang out with him. You know, it'll actually make for memories.
You need man time.
Mm.
Too many women.
I am in a house, like even the cat's female. Just, there's not enough dudes in this mix. He'll be living on his own, the lucky bastard. And if I keep this up, so will I. 39C and still going into the hottest day of time. 39C, Jesus Christ. Hiding under air conditioning, hope hydro does not go out. Good news, tomorrow is going to be 50C. Would love to have rain. Oh my God, that sounds fucking atrocious.
Even that's quite hot for me.
I am a time traveller of 1-to-1 scale. 50 degrees C would be fucking murder.
Yeah.
That is absolute, oh God. Dummy thick and full of whiskey. Thereabouts. Still March 2020, right? It feels like it should be. I do keep forgetting that we've had more than a year since the whole COVID thing started. Like almost 2 years. It just hasn't. 50C typo? I mean, I make no assumptions, but that does seem awfully fucking hot. Actually, all words are thrown up. They come from deep in the word gland. They come from the word gland.
I like the word gland. That's good.
It's been raining constantly here in Florida. Oof. See, I don't know. It's not actually that bad at the moment. It's medium. I have a fan that's pointed at my face most of the time. I don't have it on when I stream, you lucky people, so you don't have to listen to... So I get all warm, and then I get all upset, and then I get mad. When it's really, really hot, I have such a short temper. It's just like, that's why I try not to go outside too much, because I'm just totally such a dipshit when I'm hot. And I apologise for it, but it's just like no temperance at all. It's ridiculous. Time flies by fucking fast, absolutely. It's raining here and 32 degrees. You could fucking boil your food. At the same time, the start of the pandemic feels like years ago. I don't know. It feels like hardly any time ago to me. That's like the problem for me. But it's all perspective as well, isn't it? Balmy 17°C in lovely Cornwall. Do you know what? I haven't been to Cornwall in fucking forever. We used to holiday there as kids, and it was.
I've never been. I want to go though.
You've been past the Great Wall. The Great Wall.
The Great Wall of Britain.
Fuck the fucking Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then those are not the same things.
Yeah,
brain.
I went past it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty. I've never been up to it. I've been past it as well.
I drove past it.
You know,
I was like, oh.
You go past it, you flip it off, see if any druids pop out.
I just hey.
Oh, you flip me off. Fucking respect. And then they jump back behind one of the pillars. If it's a chick, she'll have her boobs out because that's what
That's what they're doing.
That's what the pagans do. They just run around with the boobs out. Take off the helmet to cool off your dummy. Never! The helmet functions as a heat sink. It removes all the heat from my head. It is so fucking off-putting you sat there drawing me.
What?
Because you keep fucking moving as well. So you're complaining about me looking at you.
Yeah,
and I've got all this movement in my peripherins.
I have to look to get your hairline right.
It's so far back.
It is.
Must be the heat. Can't be all the whiskey. No. Whiskey cools me down because it's drink.
That's how we went.
Yeah. 46 in Lytton, BC. Oh, do you mean Fahrenheit? Because I have no fucking idea what that shit means. That is, you might as well tell me it's 57 glue barks because it means nothing to me when someone says something is X Fahrenheit. I have no frame of reference. I've only been to England twice in the same place. Is that the police station? You get here, you get arrested, you get kicked out. Boobs out. It's weird because it's both for me. Time seems to be going really fast and really slow at the same time. It has been weirding me out lately. That does happen sometimes. Like when you're bored, it's just like, everything's taking forever. Yep. And then, like on a day-to-day, everything seems quite slow. And then on a sort of week to week, everything's a lot fucking faster. It's annoying. Being American and not a drug dealer, I only know Fahrenheit. It's 95 here with a heat index of 103. Oh no. Or oh good. Or
good?
question mark. Oh, it is. Okay, it is 46 degrees C. Fuck that noise. Please add plenty of shoulder hair to the drawing. Give him a respectable mane. I have got a respectable mane.
I'm literally drawing it.
I have got long hair and a big fucking beard. It's 33 glue barks where I am. You poor fuck. I don't speak metric. Shit, I can't find my 2 litres of Pepsi. Pepis. Yeah. That is it. The fucking... What is annoying is the combination of the different ones. But mostly, like, I completely understand all of the metrics ratings. I know what those mean. Like, when you tell me something is 10 stone, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is that? I know what my weight is in stone, but it doesn't actually mean anything to me. But then again, it's really confusing when someone says weight of a person in kilograms or something like that. I'm like, but what is it in... It's fucking annoying. Combination systems. Fuck no. I should teach the kids just purely metric and then they won't get fucking confused by all the bullshit. I vote that we start using Kelvin instead. For a second there, I thought it said Kevin. We'll just measure everything in Kevin.
Just the Kevins.
God, it's fucking 17 Kevin today. Fucking Kevin can piss right the fuck off.
Make it very easy for people to understand you.
What if we do everything in Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin for weight, Kevin for measures, Kevin
it's all
for
based
temperature.
off of one guy going, hey!
You walk up to Kevin and says, how much is this? 4. And then
No. When Kevin gains weight, it changes the weight system.
Well, it would. Like if we're basing it on how many Kevins. Oh my god! So you could base it on how hot Kevin is like where the temperature starts, his current temperature. How tall he is. You measure them in Kevins.
It'll have to be an announcement. So
17
every
Kevins
day,
over there.
Changes.
8,000 Kevins away. Who is that Kevin and why are we using him? Because of Kelvin, dumbass. Keep up, fuck's sake. I got it. Stone equals Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh, yes, God.
I like that. We should keep that one.
There was the idea that Maui from Moana, who The Rock plays, one of his lines is Maui can do anything but float because he's a rock. Which is technically a fan theory, I think, but I like it. My job right now is to translate stuff from Imperial to metric in an American manufacturer. Oh my god, that must be such an annoying job. Just because you have to, it has to even be a job. There's a unit of measurement called smoot, if I recall correctly, based on how tall a guy called Smoot was, and he became something to do with standardizing units. Because he was like, stop fucking using me as a people keep coming out with pieces of string, right?
Why is he northern?
Because everybody is northern when they're not me. Make the metric system standard in every country. Only the bullshit we have is because the USA and the UK hated each other. Yeah, but the UK uses both. And America uses both. I didn't know about... Because we use miles. But then we use kilograms and we use litres. And it's just like... But... So we use miles. But I heard the term... Oh, it's half a click. Or it's 2 clicks in this direction. And it took me fucking forever to figure out that meant kilometres. And then I went, but don't the Americans use Imperial? Why the fuck are they using kilometres? Ah! It's fucking it. An 8.7 Kevin devastated Japan. Imperial, I forgot it was called that. Yeah, that's what it's called. Which is kind of hilarious when you think about it, that Americans still uses it. We should have called them Queen units. When 19th century pirates ripped off the metric samples to be delivered to the US, we would have converted then. Is that true? Because that's fucking hilarious if that's true.
I'm struggling to draw that side of your face.
Selling Lynx Africa gift sets. Get them while they're hot. I think I've got like 3. It's that thing that everybody has. That was something. Isn't it Tag or something like that in America? Their version of Lynx.
Oh, that's Axe, isn't it?
Axe, there you go. Yeah, Axe body spray is called Lynx in the UK. And in the UK, it's like no one even thinks about it. But I understand that in America, Axe is just like considered total garbage. Now, there is the fair point of, because of different standards, maybe the English one is slightly nicer, or maybe they're the same and they both smell like shit.
Just British people have no culture.
Yeah, it's fine. British people, lol, Americans use Imperial, laughs in pints and stone. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I find it fucking annoying, but then I also don't want a litre of beer. But then, I mean, to be fair, the alcohol I consume is measured in centilitres, so, you know. Centilitres confuses the piss out of me, because 100 centilitres is a litre, but 1,000 millilitres is like, why is there even an in between? Because I thought it was always 1,000 up, like kilo, and the higher one, but my brain went mega or something. I don't know how it works in measurements. Godzillatons. Just wash and be clean. The added odours are never an improvement. Depends on the person. Some people have problems where their natural musk, as it were, is fucking nasty.
Hi.
No, you're fine. You smell of beans.
Yeah, but you like beans.
Yep.
I don't.
Everybody likes beans.
It fucking stinks.
They're good for your heart.
Occasionally, though, if I have a lot of curry throughout the week, I'll smell like curry.
Yeah.
Which is more appealing.
You just want to smell like things you like.
I tend to smell what I eat, though. If I eat beans, it's worse.
Lynx for the unsophisticated person seeking a nose-blind mate. Yeah. Or lynx for your smelly teen because, Jesus Christ.
He's better than that.
Because you can't get them to wash. Oh. It goes up every 10. Okay. We should measure time in whiskey. It took me 1 whiskey to write this. Very true. Yeah. Well, then why is a milliliter? Oh yeah, I see what you're trying to say there. Sorry, not keeping up with my own words. Oh God, everyone's just explaining things. Stop it! I don't care anymore. That's the important thing. What kind of beans? Baked beans.
Baked beans.
Like tinned beans, with Heinz baked beans. Yeah. Can never make an assumption whether that makes any sense to someone.
And it annoys when you get all these hippies and they're all like, oh, you should just have your natural musk. I mean, nobody wants my natural musk. It's fucking disgusting.
I like beans. Remember that woman that unfortunately had a condition where she felt like fish? Yeah, she didn't just smell like fish, she smelled like rotting fish. It was very unfortunate. I travelled 2 bottles of whiskey to the store. You travelled 10 feet to the store? Oof, I couldn't. I don't like to math. Measurements in Canada are confusing because we're stuck between the US and Mum. Hey, Mitch Goldstein. How are you doing, mate? If your teens won't wash, there's always the garden hose or a bucket of water. Yeah, it's do the hose or get locked out of the house. Isn't all liquid measured in gravy and all solids in chips in the north? I mean, that's not inaccurate. Oh, and now I really want some gravy on chips because that shit is fucking amazing. And I mean real gravy, you know, like gravy, stock gravy, not that white American crazy shit.
That's just white sauce, isn't it?
I still need to try that just to see if it's any good.
Gravy, it's flour sauce.
No, it must be more complicated than that. I mean, we get told all the time how English people don't get...
Is it just meat broth or something?
I don't fucking know. I've never had it. I'll have to have it. What do they call it? Gravy and biscuits. Which, when you say that to an English person, they're like, you what?
Yeah.
Don't you put your fucking gravy on my digestive biscuits, you bastard. It will put the soap on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Fuck's sake. Oh my God. Have you tried poutine? It's foul. I've heard the word. I don't know. Putin?
Putin?
Oh, Putin is so hilariously out of touch with his own image. I am so tough and manly. I am a big homophobe. I will walk around on horse with top off in military gear. This is not homoerotic. You fucking idiot. Yeah, that's right. I called Putin an idiot. He can come fight me. Sawmill gravy. The fuck? You're talking about country gravy. Okay, I still don't know.
That doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah. Good evening from Ireland, all you fellow atheists. Hey, some people aren't necessarily atheists. I actually have fans who are Christian. They like it when I make fun of stupid people regardless. They're good people. I might have other faiths, I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention. Poutine is chips, stock-based gravy, and fresh cheese curds. So you had me until cheese curds. I don't know what cheese curds really is, but it sounds fucking disgusting, because curd rhymes with turd. A buttload is a real unit of measurement. I know! French fries equals chips. I do like chips. And, like, the thing is, fries and chips aren't the same thing in England. Like, chips will be just plain potato. Fries are the ones you get from McDonald's that are clearly, like, processed. That's basically the difference. What's a foot? I measure in whiskey. I'm not going to math. No, I wouldn't. Putin can come on and get all these hands. That's sick. Yeah, he can keep my hands. It's unaged cheddar cheese. That sounds fucking revolting.
Yeah, something like American cheese is really bad though, because it's not actual cheese.
Well, no, that's a different thing. That's not what they're talking about. Like, cheddar in America is still cheddar. Like, it's actual cheese. Yeah, American cheese in the big quotes is some sort of fucking styrofoam packing filler that's flavoured like cheese. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Curds equal cheese chunks. See, I have a funny feeling that curds probably taste fine, but they're called curds, and I can't fucking get past it. Like, my brain just goes, nope, we're done, we're moving on, we're going away from this, I'm not fucking eating curds. That's clearly something that's gone off. You should be lucky. If the Dutch were more successful in the past, we would measure things in tulip units. I have a funny feeling that sounds like a joke and isn't. Curds sounds like retching. Yeah. Sliced cheese whiz. Anything that has whiz in the name is not something you should be consuming. But hey, American bread is considered cake elsewhere. Yeah, American bread is like a super fucking weird thing.
Is it not bread?
It's really, really sweet.
So that's it's cake then.
It's a lot of people are like, can I have some?
Sweet? Oh, there is sweet bread.
There is sweet bread, but here's like, a lot of Americans will be like given. They'll like either bake their own bread or be given bread from another country and go, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. I assume it's got something to do with shelf life.
Well, yeah, if you put sugar in it, it lasts longer. So
I assume so. A gravy saved is a gravy earned. So are we measuring stuff in gravy now? Is that? Curds are what you use to make cheese. Unlike cheddar cheese, curds actually melt when heat is applied. They are not crumbly and salty. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sweet bread is not bread, you've been told. Oh, isn't there some sweetbreads, or am I thinking of something else? Which one is the I was going to say elephant balls then.
Elephant ball.
Bull testicles. Is it sweetbread or is it something else? It's got a name that makes it sound not like that. American pies are weird. They have no meat in them. I mean...
You can have, yeah, but fruit pie, still a pie.
Surely Americans could have a meat pie. A meat pie is fucking amazing, especially a good one. US white bread sucks balls, I can imagine. Oh, dear me. If it isn't a pot noodle flavour, then why would you eat it? Fucking hell. Isn't there those special nanobots that can turn pot noodle into food? Rocky Mountain oysters.
You've heard that thing where they can turn plastic into vanilla flavouring now?
What?
Instead of, you know, like fake vanilla, you used to use, was it the back end of a, like, anal gland of a beaver or something?
Okay, just as Brainy Beaver enters the chat.
Hello, anus.
Hey, Brainy, I hear you shit vanilla.
Yeah, like fake vanilla flavouring is from like a beaver's anus or some shit.
I really don't know.
But they've managed to make the same thing but using plastic or something.
Yeah, when you go, oh, it's made out of plastic, oh, I'll go back to the original. What's that? Beaver ass. So tell me about this plastic vanilla. It sounds interesting. I'm very much for the future technology of the future. Beaver ass is fake raspberry. Is that true? It must have been one of the fake flavourings.
It was I know they used it for a flavour.
A fakering. Who fucking finds that out? Some fucking disgusting freak is just like looking around. It's got this beaver looking around, and he just goes to town and he goes, holy shit, dudes. Guys.
It really smells like vanilla.
Guys, taste this. It's a fucking beaver's ass. Fuck off. No. Taste it. It really tastes, it tastes like just right raspberries. He's right. It's not the first person to find it out. It's the second person to find it out that's more confusing. Because someone runs at you with a beaver's ass, you run away. No, beaver ass is the original extract. Real vanilla was expensive, but fair trade in Canada was ripe. Lol. I don't know what the fuck's going on now. The pies have pot in them. Chicken pot pie. Yeah, Americans have chicken pot pie, so they must have meat pies. That is what that is. The thing I found confusing when I visited Australia, because as everybody on the planet has an aunt in Australia, because that's just a fact backed up by science, went to visit her and her families. They had meat pies. And I was like, what meat? And they looked at me confused as my cousins. And they're like, it's meat. And I was like, yeah, but no, I'm not going to fucking eat something called meat pies. Like, even as, like, I think I was 8 years old. It was the year... I don't know how that's going to help anybody. But it was the year Diana died that I went there.
That's 2007. I remember watching
No, that's not 2007.
No, 1997.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I remember watching it on TV.
Oh, okay. So I would have been a teenager. But yeah, being offered meat pie, I was like, no, this isn't right. I'm not going to eat something that's just called meat. I'm not going to eat something that has the ingredients as meat. What meat? But then again, I really, really like hot dogs. But at least they don't claim to not be fucking garbage.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't
Mystery meat, exactly.
You're just thinking of meat now, aren't you?
Selling half rewinded VHS copies of Quantum Leap episodes. Get them before they're obsolete. It's the half rewinded that really sells me on it. They put in half the effort. So eating booty like groceries was actually a thing, and it tasted like vanilla and raspberries. I might have heard it all now. Oh my god. We also have flat beef pies. We pour brown gravy on that shit. That sounds really nice. That sounds really yummy. I'm fucking making me hungry. All meat hot dogs. They admit there is generic meat. Thing is, though, like, I'm quite looking forward to affordable sort of lab meat. Because the main thing I eat is chicken. So if they can figure out how to do that, I'm probably going vegetarian,
And
theoretically.
it actually tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you southern fry that shit, and I'll just eat it all day going, oh yeah, it's really good for you. Deep fried fucking faux chicken legs. Oh my god, that sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, I'd eat the shit out of that. I know there's people though who are just such fucking assholes who, even if it tastes identical, they'll be like, no, the real thing's better because I'm a fucking asshole. It's like, But can you imagine being able to 3D print?
Oh my god, yes.
3D printed southern fried chicken. That's how I'd be in fucking. I'd be fucking dead in a week. It would be awesome.
I gained so much weight.
Walk in the house, roll out of it. Those poor beavers. Well, they get a bit of analingus. They gotta love it. They just get squeezed onto ice cream and stuff. Give me the test tube meat. Yeah. Impossible burgers are no joke. I've been meaning to try them, actually. Like, there's the thing... I mean, they make me laugh. Because I know that I'll be able to tell the difference because I'm not stupid. Like, everybody can tell the difference.
But if it can trick me just enough...
If it's good enough, I don't care. But basically, it's a long-running gag. Like, oh, you can't tell the difference. Fuck off.
We'll probably have to
Maybe
do
you
that
can't
as
tell
well,
the difference, but you don't fucking
thinking,
eat
like,
meat.
We only really ever eat chicken, so...
Yeah, that's
like,
what I mean.
Yeah, if we probably would be vegetarians.
Yeah,
because it's the only thing we really eat, isn't it?
It tastes the same if your taste buds are dead. Wait, what?
What?
3D printed southern fried chicken, but you can print it from the KFC console. You're required to buy one.
You subscribe to their channel and then you can 3D print KFC.
No, there's a KFC made a console.
What?
They made a video.
The Colonel made a console?
I think it's basically just one of those, like, I think it's a PC, but they call it the KFC console, and it has, like, USB ports on the front.
I'm bored.
Are you finally done?
No, I'm not done. I'm just bored.
Oh, okay. I look very, very nonplussed. Like, now you have to draw the helmet over the top, and then I can put it on Twitter. Right, are you done? Put your pen away.
You put your pen away.
My pen is away. My pen, on the other hand. I thought you were bored. Oh,
yeah,
you're saving.
I'm saving it, you...
I'm shaving. Impossible burger tastes like peanuts. That sounds weirdly pleasant. Like, you stick some fucking strong sauces on that, it's be fine. It's a gaming PC, except it warms your chicken. Oh, fuck me.
It's like an oven.
It's just a heat sink. But you just put a piece of chicken on it. It doesn't run very efficiently, but it does keep your chicken warm. Publix grocery store in southeast US has great fried chicken. That sounds awesome. Is it 3D printed? KFC console gets hot on purpose. Poor cooling solution. Poor or poor?
Chicken burger, lettuce, jalapenos, chili sauce. Oh my god.
Isn't that what I did?
Yeah, I'm drooling thinking about it.
Actually, no. The sauce in the last one you had was actually peri peri sauce.
No, because I put chili.
Oh, you added chili to it?
Yeah.
Was it not good enough?
I don't know. I just assumed you put like ketchup or something in it. So
No, I put a peri peri sauce in it.
I don't know. But
I didn't put much in it because I was worried.
It was delicious though.
Yeah.
I like spicy food.
I still don't think it's quite our local favourite, but it was pretty nice. The problem is the local favourite burger, the chips are so fucking good.
The chips are amazing, yeah.
I'm going to have my brother over so we can... We have an excuse.
An excuse to get a takeaway.
So, Sick, do you like spicy southern fried chicken? I like fine southern fried chicken. I don't know how spicy it is. Like, depending on the spice, like Cajun spice doesn't particularly affect me. But like Indian spices do. So I don't know. I've never known Southern fried chicken to be spicy, but then
It technically is. Yeah.
it's got spices, but it's not spicy. So I would definitely try it, like a proper spicy one.
Is there a Deliveroo driver who is also a JW? Kill two birds with one stone.
How? What?
Here's your order, and have you heard?
Oh, I hadn't even twigged. Can you imagine that, getting your fucking delivery and they won't piss off? Do you know where Jesus is? Yeah, he's in the fridge. If two vegans get into a fight, do they have beef with each other? Beyond Burger tastes like cheap corned beef and hash from a tin. See, we're getting a lot of different flavours of these, so I think it's whatever you wanted. Or whatever thing that you were thinking about that you thought it might taste like, that's what it tastes like. Cajun fried chicken is truly spicy. It sounds fucking awesome. First time I fed Mrs. Sick Cajun chicken, it was the first time I'd ever seen her.
Yeah,
be like,
that was.
Oh, it's hot.
That was actually hot.
Yeah.
And I sit there eating jalapeno.
Yeah. Like jalapenos are.
I got a jar of them, just sit there eating them.
Yeah. Nashville hot chicken, trust me. Now, the thing is though, this whole concept of having just ridiculously hot thing, like, I'll be like, no thanks. Like, because you get so hot that you fucking vomit. Oh, God. The pain from overly spicy things. Very, very fucking unpleasant. Like, I am not a person who gives a shit about showing off how fucking manly I am. Because I can eat this ridiculously spicy thing. This stupidly. Like, it's the classic over here is having a vindaloo. It's just like, it tastes of nothing. It doesn't taste of anything. It's just really, really hot. I like things to be delicious. My absolute preference is something that is just obscenely tasty. Just like, my brother's fucking chicken, when he goes ham on it, my God, nicest, hottest thing I've ever eaten. We were in tears. In literal tears, and couldn't stop eating it. It's so, like, you and I were both suffering. The other thing is when my brother like starts cooking things up, I walked into the room and I had to leave because I could barely breathe because of all the spice in the air. Still nice though. He's gotten better. I guess he puts it all in the air now. The air around it is spicy. But I can't wait to have a barbecue with him. Because he's going to make some fucking just super lush food. Competitive eating. Sign me up, gag. Stingy, spicy ass is the worst. Stingy, spicy ass. Right. So I thought you said stingy.
I very rarely ever get that.
The stingy spice ass is fucking horrible.
I eat a lot of spicy food. And I don't really get that. Which is why I think my body just absorbs it. You
just absorb the spice.
Yeah.
Eventually your blood will be so thick with spice.
Maybe that's why I get so cold. I feel the cold a lot more because I'm actually running quite spicy.
You're running spicy.
Yeah.
It's my problem with habaneros. I don't like how the heat overrides the flavour. Yeah. Like, have tasty things. I don't get the need to be... Food is a time when you should be, like... If you live in a Western country, like... Don't be having nasty food that you can't eat. Eat good food. Sick, you need to try Nashville hot chicken. Try Nashville hot chicken. It is the most national hot chicken.
National hot.
The problem with most religions is that people take them literally. If you read the Bible as a collection of old moral tales, it actually starts to make sense. Right, until you look at the morals of them, and they're fucking atrocious anyway. I mean, yeah, most sensible people do that, but whatever. You got to market your brother's chicken. That's your ticket. You wouldn't want to do that. Your ass is just used to the burn.
Oh my god, that looks amazing. Ugh.
What, are you looking at Nashville?
No. Somebody said gochujang, and I was like, I'm sure I've heard that before.
What is it?
It's Korean word for red chili paste. I was like, oh my god, chilies.
Coca-Cola chicken is good, but if you leave the chicken in it, it melts.
It doesn't just melt, it corrodes.
Cucumber in sugar tastes like watermelon. Proof we're in a simulation. Chicken Coca-Cola is pretty damn good. Works with Sprite too. There's an old advert. I think it's an Australian advert, and they were like, they've got this bottle of off-brand Coca-Cola, and he goes, "It looks like Coke," and then he opens it and he goes, psh, and bubbles. It says, "Sounds like Coke," and then he smells it. It's like, "Smells like Coke." And he takes a drink of it. He goes, "Well, what does it taste like?" "Chicken." And everybody knows that he doesn't say chicken, he says shit. What does it taste like? Shit. Dude, get an aunt in Nashville, trust me. How does one acquire an aunt from that? Do I send one there?
My dad wants to go to Nashville.
There you go.
He keeps pestering me to go.
Go see Mitch's.
Pay for my ticket and hotel.
Just look up Goldstein in the dictionary.
He's asked me probably like half a dozen times now.
Well, then you got to go there.
Yeah, but and I keep saying pay for my ticket and stuff, and then he kind of
pay me, bitch.
Yeah, and then he kind of like just and trails off to a different conversation when I keep saying to him,
put the toilet roll in the freezer. That is the dream. To have a little freezer by your toilet to pull out nice ice cold.
Yeah, but I'll just
ice cold butt
I'll walk
wipes.
in bathroom and you're just there having a shit, eating an ice cream in Cornell.
That reminds me. One of my favourite moments when I used to go out clubbing. I didn't really think of it as clubbing because it was a metal club, so I don't think it's the same thing. But I remember talking to someone. I'd bought a bag of chicken, but I was holding it behind my back just because. I was talking to my mate and it was like blah blah blah, and then he looked away just to talk to someone for a second. So I reached in the bag, pulled out a piece of chicken, and then the bag went back behind my back, not really thinking about it. And I'm eating the chicken, and he looks back at me and goes, "Where the fuck did you get that chicken from?" Because it was a big old piece, and he's like, he was so fucking confused. It was a beautiful moment that's been fucking etched into my memory. You have to wonder though, once you start learning about how flawed memory is, like how that memory has been altered, because that is what your brain does.
Nah.
Every time you remember something, your brain changes it slightly. So it goes, in my head, we were sat, I know exactly, I think because of certain details, like locations, like my brain knows what that location looks like because it's seen it hundreds of times. So maybe most of it is fine, but like I couldn't tell you what he was wearing. Probably naked. That seems like one of my friends from back in the day. Clubbing at a metal club has a totally different meaning. True. Like that one guy with cheeseburgers in his pockets. You mean Cheeseburger Eddie? I got the cheeseburgers I got cheeseburgers, okay? That's fucking... oh God, I can't remember his name now. Dwayne Alonzo Camacho Mountain Dew.
You'll get it eventually. Terry Crews.
There you go. Elizondo. Oh man, we need to watch fucking Idiocracy again. That movie is so good. I was finding out about why that movie flopped so hard. And it's basically because it had all the piss takes of all the big brands in it.
Have you ever had Mexican street corn?
Mexican street... I thought that said .com. Have you ever had MexicanStreet.com? That is a different thing, I bet. I I've never had that. I wouldn't even know where to start thinking of what that even is. You will get mince and tatties every night. Steak pie if you're lucky. That does sound kind of nice. Learning how flawed human perception is in general makes you doubt everything about yourself. Exactly. It's really, really bad. Just how shit humans are at remembering things. You've never seen Idiocracy? Go watch Idiocracy. It's one of the best movies ever made. Unfortunately, it's also incredibly predictive. That movie is about everything.
Oh yeah, it actually has a bit of everything in it.
Everything that has happened in the last 2 years, almost everything has happened. It's one of the Mike Judge who makes makes Beavis and Butthead. I think he's making them again actually. People were saying, "Oh, it's like you're a prophet, man. You predicted all this." He says, "Hey, I'm not a prophet. I predicted it would happen in 500 years, not fucking 10. Fox didn't promote it because it made fun of Fox News and Fox. Actually, no. Fox don't give much of a shit about things because they have many audiences. Like Fox News, Fox has things like Family Guy in it that makes fun of Fox News all the time. And it has Futurama, which makes fun of Fox as a network. They care about advertisers. They don't care about their fucking audience. None of these companies do. Of course they fucking don't. Your people will watch anything as far as they're concerned. No, they're bothered. Because that's the other thing. If you offend their audience gets mad and does stupid shit that doesn't make any sense, but still gets the ratings. So yeah, it was about the advertiser. It was about Starbucks and all these things that were all on this big long line of being sex shops, and Costco, being just like an apocalypse.
God, people stop mentioning chilies. Apparently Mexican street corn is corn on the cob with a bit of mayo covered in chili powder, lime juice and some additional spices. That sounds fucking amazing.
Like, in my head, that sounds crap because no. I would do a really bad job of it. And they'd just be like, bah, there you go. And it'd just be this sloppy mess. You'd be like, oh, what the fuck is that? I assume it's probably a lot nicer than I would do it. Family Guy was not allowed to make fun of The Simpsons. Yeah, I assume that there were certain restrictions, but on the other hand, they seem to allow them to make fun. Like, The Simpsons makes fun of Fox News. Family Guy makes fun of Fox News. Like, it's not everything. It's not universal, clearly. But it is, I don't know. Thanks for the random 333, Mitch. Was that supposed to have a message? Or I do wonder sometimes. Top char grilled corn on the cob with a tangy, creamy sauce, sprinkled with crumbled cheese. That sounds fucking awesome.
I'm really hungry now.
You're always hungry.
True. No.
You're made of hunger. Ich habe Hunger! Yeah. People saying me name, which of course. Sloppy mess, basically. I mean, smear mayo on a corn on the cob and sprinkle powdered spices on it. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not. Futurama did not until they were owned by Fox anymore, I believe, after Fox cancelled them the first time. I don't know. But at the end of the day, just because there's an example of it not happening doesn't mean there aren't examples of it happening a lot. But, oh yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. That is a classic. It's almost as good as Tide Goes In, Tide Goes Out. You can't explain that. That fucking clip. I can't imagine how fucking thick he has to be to not understand how the fucking tide works. Parmesan queso fresco? Okay? I don't know what that is. Stop using these words that I don't understand. It makes me mad. I get all angry and shit. Oh my god. 2 + 2 = 5 in spirit science. I mean, yeah, I'd completely forgotten what I called the fucking stream. I only called it that because I couldn't think of anything else. And I was like, this week's video didn't do as well as I'd have liked. Let's push a little bit of advertising out in theory. Because, yeah. Although it's going up, slowly but surely. He's a flat earth. Spirit science is a flat earther? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But...
Yeah, just pile another conspiracy on. Yeah, and then another one. Yeah, collect them all.
Why doesn't God exist? Because he chose not to. Jordan, aka Spirit Science Guy, is the dictionary definition of idiot. I mean, if you do go look, there is a picture of him there. So, you know. Yeah. Sick can't do the Mexican words. Yeah, because I have, like, literally zero experience of them. I can do...
queso fresco.
You did it wrong, completely and utterly.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm just making fun of you. God hates me and is hiding from me. He would. He is very good at hide and seek. He has won the hide and seek championship. Forever. He is the ultimate hide and seeker. It's almost like he doesn't exist. Conspiracy people are like crazy Pokemon trainers. Gotta catch them all. That with the venereal diseases too, probably. That is true. God doesn't do the real. He's very bad at it, in fact. He's so bad at it. Etc., etc. She said it right, but let her have it anyway. Wait, what? What?
Oh, right.
Or let her have it like...
Because it said fresh cheese correctly.
Ah, is that what it means? Fresh cheese.
It says it there, dude. God.
I don't fucking know how to read.
I don't know. People write things about food. I pay way more attention to that.
Is it food?
Food.
God doesn't real. There, explained. Exactly.
Bish bash bosh.
You can find Jesus in South Park: The Stick of Truth. I mean, that's unsurprising. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. Would be surprised if he wasn't a boss. There we go. I know how to words. Don't judge me. G-Man is that kid that can stay hidden after the hide and seek game has been over for hours, and then you find the parents find him buried under some rocks.
When is the next Boom Stuff episode? Soon.
Soon stuff stories. I'm funny, me.
This one's a little bit longer. That's what she said, and it's gonna take me a little bit longer to edit it and stuff. But
I did the recording straight away, so she can't blame me this time.
It was only a week out last time, but I was working on it today, and it's slowly coming along.
You can fight Man Bear Pig as well. Man Bear Pig is an interesting thing when it comes to South Park, because it's the thing that they admit that they were wrong about. Although they weren't wrong about the making fun of Al Gore for it. They were wrong about climate change not being a big deal. But I think they were perfectly well within their rights to make fun of Al Gore, because he is not actually good for the cause, because he says shit that's not true, which fucking is annoying. The biggest problem with climate change and, the advocates for it are almost never scientists. And it's really fucking, like the people who get put on TV.
Yeah.
Are usually some
fucking lackey.
Not lackey, some famous randomer who no one takes seriously because they're not fucking scientists.
My point is like they have a vague connection to science in some way. rather than
Or
go
just not at all.
And rather than go, that's the thing though. Like, if you wanted to actually get a professor in something that has spent decades on the subject, you'd have to pay them quite a lot.
Not necessarily. I mean, that's the job. Fucking get people to understand it.
But that's
right.
the thing, though.
I'm actually done because I am really flagging with this, and I found myself like, oh god, I've run out of things to say a few times, so I'm gonna call it before I really run out of things to say. So thanks for coming, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Yeah, sorry.